Hey everybody, I'm here today. I'm making a short video on all my CMP civilian marksmanship program rifles that I've collected over the years. You know, like the 03 Springfield, the 03 A3, the M1 Garand, the M1 Carbine, and most important of all, this one, the Mossberg M44 marked US. It's a target rifle from World War II that was used to train new recruits. Instead of giving them a 30-06 to shoot, you started out with this 22 here. And I'll get into it here in a minute, but I just wanted to start this video off showing all my collection of my great M1 Garand, the carbine that I've collected over the years. Yeah, in 2002 I went on the I saw these rifles, these surplus 22 surplus target rifles for sale on the CMP website. So I saw some good reviews and I said, well, I'll order one. So I got one, and when it came, it needed some parts. It didn't come with any magazines, so you had to order a couple of magazines. The trigger guard was broken, so you had to order a new trigger guard. Got a repop sling for it. It's one of the original slings, but it's a remanufactured, you know. And this particular one has got the Lyman Sights on it, which are very desirable and very collectible. And this particular one is Parkerized. This version of it is Parkerized, and it's really cool. Of course, they all have this real heavy barrel. The whole thing is definitely a training rifle, a 22 training rifle for recruits. You can tell, you know. And I paid $75 for this one, and I had to buy a couple magazines and a sling and this handguard, and I had to clean it up pretty good. And I'm really happy with it. And so a couple months later, they still had some for sale, so I said, well, I'm going to get one of those. So I ordered another one from the CMP, and I got this one, which is really a sweet rifle too. It's got, these are Mossberg micro sights or something like that if they're marked. And this one is not Parkerized, it just has a regular bluing. All the stocks are real nice. If you ever see one of these at a gun show or something or whatever, and you see it, pick it up, because they're really a sweet gun. The parts, you know, that you'd probably need, you can get from Mossberg Collectors. You can Google that, Mossberg Collectors, and they are also Haviland Sales, who sell these parts. Parts are not cheap, but once you get it, you're going to be real happy with it. I'm glad I got it. I'll show you the markings here in a minute. The markings are really cool, and you're going to be real happy with it. These are the Lyman Sights I was talking about. I was really lucky to get these sights on the rifle that they sent me. These are the Lyman Sights. They got elevation here. You can move. This is unscrew this a little bit, and depending where you're going to shoot is 50, 100, and 200 yards. It's got windage. The peep sight unscrews, and these are marked. The 57 MS sights right here, which is really nice. I guess they're very desirable and hard to come by. Yeah, let's take another look at this, the Parkerized one. Really nice. You can see the Parkerization, I guess you'd call it. One more thing I wanted to show everybody. It's kind of interesting. It's when I was in junior high school, and this is my log from junior high school, we had marksmanship and safety training when I was in the 8th grade, and we had would shoot after school, once a week after school or whatever it was. And here I am in the log. This is me right here. And you look at these rifles real close. This picture's pretty small, but these are Mossberg M44 US rifles. I found it real interesting when I kind of remembered, and I went back in my log and looked at it, and there I am, and there's the same rifles. It was kind of interesting and cool. I don't know when they stopped training kids marksmanship and safety, but things sure have changed today. Well, that's it. I had a lot of fun making this video. If you have any questions, I'll tell you, go to Mossberg Collectors. I'll put the phone number up there, or you can Google it. I want to thank YouTube, and here's to the Mossberg M44 US.